explosions are ringing out,
lighting up the night sky.
The Russians are close and moving in.
The full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine.
A lot of people moving quite quickly.
The true horror of war.
When Russian tanks rolled into Ukraine, Natalia Osipova was sick to her stomach.
When everything happened, I felt ashamed of what my country, or country that I'm coming from, is doing. To do nothing, for me, it would be like supporting what's happening.
Natalia is Russian, her husband, Ukrainian. For years, they've taken their sons to the Black Sea coast for holidays.
You don't think about Ukraine and Russia when you're a child. It's like it's all so mixed. We're all married to each other, you know. Our kids play together. We have very similar culture. So doing something and being active in supporting Ukrainians who are suffering, it helps to keep my heart not broken.
These are some of the faces of war. Just 2 months ago, Max, Olga and their children, 11-month-old Milana and 9-year-olds Alexander and Gleb, were in grave danger. They were living in a bomb shelter in Ukraine.
We wake up, it was like explosion, you know. It was a huge boom, a few times. It's real war. They destroying our cities, they killing our kids. They're not better than Nazi.
The Klavinskys own 2 homes in Ukraine, and Max is a marine engineer. When the war began, they escaped to Romania with 1 bag each. Then they set their sights on Australia, and it was Natalia who helped them make the move.
It's physically draining, it's mentally draining, but it's emotionally uplifting. I don't need to be just ashamed and embarrassed of the country I'm coming from. It's so rewarding. But also, not doing it would be much harder.
Natalia's rescue mission began in February when she helped one of her Ukrainian friends flee to Australia. She posted online to see if anyone could spare a room, and it led to something unexpected.
I got so many messages, we can do it, we can do it. 2 days later, I was bombarded again on Facebook. I saw your, post. Are you helping with accommodation? We're stuck here, we're running from there, or we're still in shelters and the bombing. But if we come to Australia, would anyone be able, or willing to help? I was like, wow, this is something happening.
Natalia and her husband formed a group which helps war victims escape. They arrange tourist visas and accommodation, as well as thousands of dollars for flights, food, and clothes.
I'm always trying to make sure that they don't feel dependent on us, that we actually a little bit owe it to them because we have so much and we can give it away.
So far, Natalia and her team of volunteers have helped more than 150 Ukrainians, including 50 families, move here. They've also organised and paid for 300 people to be evacuated from bombing zones. Every fortnight, those in Melbourne get together at a welcome hub.
I never expected that people who are far, far away in another continent open their hearts and their houses widely to take people from Ukraine. Really, people in Australia are amazing.
Every conversation with Ukrainian family ends up with me in tears. Like, I end conversation and walk away because I just can't do it. I think the feeling of guilt of the one who survived, that's the main feeling.
We have like hole in our hearts, in our souls. I don't know what we need to put there to bring it back to normal. I think it's only kids who can do it.
Nights like these help refugees find their feet and form a new community.
I didn't think that it will be like this, and nobody maybe know about my birthday, but I was excited. It was quite a happy day for me. We like this country, we like these peoples, because a lot of peoples who help us, we never know them before. I think if country have such peoples, it means that country really great.
Many of the people here want to stay in Australia, but their future is uncertain, to say the least. The Klavinskys can only stay in this house until next month, and Max has to find the money to pay for expensive accreditation checks before he's allowed to work.
They're looking for independence, and they want to earn money, and they want to be able to provide for families. And the problem is arising right here. Even those people who have money, they have little chance to rent something. No history of rent, no permanent job, no one can give them recommendations.
Although the Ukrainians have much to stress about, they can still find reasons to smile. Alexander and Gleb have been sponsored by a school even though they can't speak English.
We all can do something to make it less horrible. We can't save Ukraine as general citizens, but we can save Ukrainians.
Incredible work she's doing, isn't it? That is actually making a practical difference in the lives of, I'm sure Natalia would like to be helping more people. And in fact, if you would like to donate to the work that Natalia and her team are doing, just head to our website for all of the details.